Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Abby and today's video is an update based on last week's video and how that went. So thank you everyone for your comments on what you would do with a plant that had arrived like that, and just suggestions on how to get around it. I contacted the nursery straight away and they were so kind, as I thought they were. Like, even before I received the plant, they were like super great customer service. So I didn't have any doubt that I'd have problems, but they offered to collect the plant and swap it. So that was great. So today is Monday. I received the plant Thursday, I think. Yeah, I received the plant on Thursday, I believe. So the collection for the plant with the damage is tomorrow. I kept the box and everything. Luckily, I didn't like rip it apart. So I'm sending that back tomorrow, and I'm going to select another one. I'm going to do the shopping thing with you again. I'm going to go through the whole experience because loads of people said they really enjoyed that, and I really enjoy showing you as well. So we're going to do that together. I don't have time now because I'm just finished work and I need to do some cleaning around the house before baby gets home. So I will do more shopping on their website. I'm just waiting for a refresh. But I did have a quick peek when she said pick another, and I'll show you on the screen what I picked. But it's sold. So she basically said this afternoon at some point they'll go down to their nursery beds where all the ties are growing and send me some photographs. And I told her that it took me a while to choose that one, and the requirements for me to pick a plant, that's the reason why I chose that plant, was because it was quite regular in terms of the variegation. It's very speckledy. It wasn't like chunks of sectoral, like big like spots of it, but there was a decent amount of nice sectoral parts as well. So I suppose I've sent her a little bit of a requirement, but I basically said I liked number 17, the replacement that sold, and I like number 7, and they look very similar. So I'm sure they'll have no problem sending me some examples of similar ones. I also said I really liked that the total number of leaves. Like, I take everything into account here. I really liked that the newer leaves were growing secondary fenestrations. And then I also said if they have any larger ones, like if they are only selecting 180 pound ones, but they had larger ones that hit my kind of like wish list, to send them over and just tell me the price, and I'll see if I wanted to go a little larger. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. So this is just to check in and give you guys an initial update, and yeah, the next clip will be me shopping on their website, hopefully, or showing you the pictures of the plants that they sent over, because I'm communicating with them on Instagram Messenger. So yeah, I'll share the photos that they sent, and then the clip after that will hopefully be me unboxing it. So yes, just to kind of clarify, I didn't really spend too long looking to see if I could find existing or live pests. I just knew I didn't want to risk it. So I didn't bother like looking too much. I could see it on the newer leaves, just a little bit, but it just wasn't worth the risk to me. Sorry if I sound a little bit coldy. I have a cold. But yeah, it wasn't worth the risk in my opinion. Like I said, I've got 2 rooms that we keep a nice temperature, and the Thai is currently living in the corridor, which is a bit cooler, and I explained that. I just said, like, can we set up the collection quite quickly? So yeah, it wasn't worth the risk to me, because if you know, I risked it with a plant, 2 plants actually, over the last 3 years and it's caused me a world of problems. So it wasn't worth the risk. Even if the thrips or spider mites or whatever were, it was old. I saw them on the bottom leaves and the top leaves, like some damage. I didn't personally want to do that. Normally, if I had the space, the warm space, and also didn't have a baby, didn't have a full-time job, didn't have a million and other one things going on, it'd be quite nice to have the challenge. But yeah, I think it took me ages to buy that plant. It's £180. And I didn't want even to have damaged leaves as well for that price. And they were totally okay with it. They were so nice. I do need to stress how kind and apologetic they were. They were very apologetic. They spray all their plants regularly. They check them when they go out. I think they just said it was just in the rush of like Christmas and packing that it was just missed. And I do really believe them. They seem like a really lovely nursery. So yeah, cue shopping for a Thai.
Good morning, it's the next day now. So I have been speaking to Tropical Plants UK on Instagram. They have kindly sent me a selection of plants that they think hit my kind of wish list features, the things that I liked about the plant I picked out. So it was the secondary fenestrations, it was the really nice amount of like speckled variegation, what makes a Thai, and also the kind of like spaced out more sectoral parts, but they weren't like big chunky, they were kind of just like little bits here and there. So they sent me 4 plants, so I'll talk you through them and put them on the screen. The first one, I thought it was okay. I saw it come through and I didn't really get excited about it. I was a bit like, yeah, it's okay. So I didn't really pay any attention to that. For some reason, it just didn't, I don't know, sometimes it's just the way the leaves fall, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. So she sent another one, number 2. I got butterflies. I was like, yeah, I think that's the one. I really liked it. I don't know if it's just her camera skills or something, but I really, really like this one, like, hence my smile. It had 3 leaves that had secondary fenestrations already, which was really cool. Number 7 that is getting collected very soon from me has 1 leaf like that. It kind of like sits nicer as well. I appreciate obviously that would change depending on like where it is in my house and the light and stuff, I get that, but I quite liked that about it. I just like the way it looks. I really, 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 really like the second one. The 3rd and the 4th, I'll put images on the screen as I am with the others. Both of these didn't really do it specifically for me. Number 2 I thought was really cute because, number 3, sorry, I thought was really cute because it had a larger sectoral part, but it wasn't too big. But it was okay. She did say, oh, there's some damage here, which is like, it wasn't really damage. It was like, as you know, as sometimes they grow through and the leaves tear themselves, it was something like that, which I have all the time, which wouldn't have bothered. Phone ran out of memory, obviously. So I was talking for a long time, didn't realize it, I stopped recording. So number 3 and 4 I thought were really nice, but they weren't doing it for me. There was definitely something about number 2. And yeah, so she has given me the option of, and you'll probably notice by the picture, the one I have chosen along with the others, because they are still like in the nursery bed, she said, they need repotting, and they're not in a 4-litre pot or on a moss bowl. So she has said she can send it out to me straight away and get it repotted, or repot it and hold on to it for a little bit. I think I'd rather it just come here, and rather than acclimatise it and then repot, I think I would just rather get it sent. I did the same with a few of my Monstera albos. They're quite hardy plants anyway. I've had a Thai before, obviously, just a small one. That was in some serious shock from root rot and yeah, just really root rot, but it was like it had no roots. It was like a cutting. So I think it'll be okay. I think I'm just gonna get her to send it, plant it up, pot it up, and then resend it to me. So yeah, I think that's the plan. Number 2, and just let them pot it up straight away. So yeah, I didn't actually go on their website and do any shopping. I did previously do that, as I mentioned, but number 17 that I chose had sold over the weekend. But I prefer this one over number 17, and I was really, really worried that I would prefer number 17 and be a bit like, oh no, it's sold, like it's just one of those things. But no, I really do like the second one I have just chosen, and I think it's a really, really nice, beautiful plant. I was worried that I was feeling a bit like I was buying one for the sakes of it, because obviously I made the decision before and it took me so long to make that decision, and I made it, and then obviously whether the pests are still there or not, like obviously the damage isn't ideal, so I was a bit like, is this the right thing to do? Do I want to buy one? Am I rushing into it? Obviously not rushing into the overall process because I've been wanting one for ages, but am I feeling like I have to choose something they've got now? And I was a bit like, oh, I'm not sure. And I said to them, I think I want a replacement, but we'll basically see. And yeah, she went really out of her way to kind of apologise. And again, I really don't think it's anything they've done. Like, would I buy from them again? Absolutely. Really, really great customer service, like I keep saying, like really great plants. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like I'm being forced to pick another one, because £180 is still a lot of money. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I really hope it arrives safe. Like, she's checked it over. She's just recently sent me pictures of the undersides of them to check. She said she'd personally check it over, which I completely trust. Like, obviously she's doing it now, and yeah, I'm really excited for it to come. I just hope it gets here okay with the colder weather we're having, just like the other one did, and the other one has been fine. I've had it for about 5 days now, and yeah, it's looking really good, other than like the damage to it. It's not deteriorating or anything, so that's good. So it might have been like previous pest damage. And I also asked them yesterday why they have so many, because they've got like hundreds, and they bring them in as babies and they grow them, which I think is really, really cool that they grow them. That's why I love plant lovers, because they grow them, you know. Like, Dirk obviously takes his own propagations and cuttings, and like the team, like they grow them. I'm sure Tropical Plants UK are doing that as well once they've established like a base of them. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I really like that. So yeah, fingers crossed. The next video you'll see me unboxing, and again, I really genuinely like to know what other people would have done. Out of all of the plants I chose, what would you have chosen? Would you have chosen the one I chose as well? Or would you have gone on their website and picked another one? Because there's loads on there. And I don't see them like coming down too often, and they leave the ones that were for sale that have sold on there. So I'd be interested to see, if you went on the website, if the one I chose was the one that you would have still chosen. But yeah, I'll speak to you down in the comments below. If you have any questions or any suggestions or anything, let me know, and I will speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.